Hello, good morning. How are you? It's Denzel. I'm doing great. I see you filled out a form, and I just wanted to give you a call real quick, see how you're doing, introduce myself, and see if I can answer any questions for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. uh Well, if you like, I can take you from A to Z, just take you from top to bottom of everything that I provide, on my channel, and we'll kind of go from there and see which financially would work for you. So, um, the what you saw on my website was the Velocity Banking Intensive, and that is 997, and that's lifetime. So you basically have me for the whole entire debt-free journey that you'll embark on with me doing the velocity banking concept. So that's, there's no limit to consultations and calls and things like that. And then on top of that, I also produce a video where I put your numbers on the board, and it'll be a really good referencing tool for you to have on top of access to me, really as you need it. What I've noticed working with like over 100 families so far is that it takes about a good, I want to say, 3 to 6 months for you to really grasp the concept, so it really makes sense to you, where you feel like you can go ahead and you're on your way. And that's my goal. My goal is for you to like really understand this, so you never have to really rely on anyone. You can know that you know the foundations, you know the tools, you know the math, so to speak. You know your chunks, you know exactly what you need to do, and you just run the numbers. And then you can always just call me and communicate your progress with me, and that'll be great for the community to see everyone's progress and your testimony and things like that. So that's right there. Then I have my Patreon page, which is literally all based off giving and receiving. So whatever you can financially give at the designated levels that I created will allow me to serve you right back. And that money that you give will allow me to reach more moms across the United States, which is my passion, which is to help moms really get their finances in order, master it, and then also discover their kingdom authority really in the household and in their own personal leadership. I'm not sure if you're, how much content you've watched, but I'm sure you can catch the hint that I'm very spiritual along with very financially. I combine the two because I think it's very important. You know, so to really explain the tiers, there's four of them. There's a $10 tier, and that's really you just want to support the mission, right? There's really no consultation there, but I actually do a lot of live streams where you can hop on, ask questions, and that's also like the daily, ritual there where you can have a resource to come back to when you hit an obstacle or something like that. So that's that. And my tier two is 47, and that's a quick 30-minute call. Really, I look at your numbers and I'm say, hey, do this, this, and this to get started, and we that would be on a month to month basis, right? And then my tier three is 147, and that allows me to take a deeper dive into your situation where I pretty much map out, I would say, anywhere from the first 6 to 12 months. Really depends on the person that I'm working with. It might just be the first 3 months because there's a lot of pregame work that we might have to do, such as, okay, what's our debt tool that we're going to use? How much cash flow do we have? Where are all our income, expenses, debt? Like really getting all those numbers together. I pretty much, help you along with that. And then and like I said, everything is month to month. There's no commitment. It's simply whatever you can financially give for however long you would like to. And then yeah, and then lastly is my tier 4, which is 497, and it's basically everything that I do at the 997 level, but just for 30 days, right? Where it's like very very intensive, and I kind of like I kind of act like a doctor. I'm on call. You text me, we set up a time, type of thing within those first 30 days. Really, really get you going. Like very, very disciplined, 100% accountability on my part and yours as well. And 50% of that is going to go into a fund, like I said, to help moms, to help people that are really not in a financial position at all, whether it's to afford me or anyone for that matter. They're just completely like in a rut, and that relates to how my family was. My mom specifically in a rut, and I took her through a whole process to literally get her out of debt, get her cash flowing, get her credit right, get the line of credit or the debt tool that we're going to use. And now we're focusing on investing in real estate and creating wealth over the next 10 years. She's 53 right now, so over the next 10 years the goal is to not only help her leave her 9 to 5 and just be financially free, but to also have a legacy that she can leave to all her kids, right? And grandchildren as well. And that's a wrap. That's where I'm at. So what do you feel would best suit you? Yes, yeah. So what I've had in the past is someone will say, yeah, you know what, I want to do the 497 for 1 month and then just dial down to tier 2 where I can just kind of call you once a month, just update quick little, here and there. That's perfectly fine. I'm totally transparent. I'm really going to be with you. And then there's people that do it the other way. They start at tier 1 and they work their way up. They save $100 and then they give it. We work next month. They maybe upgrade again. They're like, all right, I got the line of credit. I'm able to give you some and then also do my chunk to start wiping out debt, increasing cash flow immediately, and going things about that way. By the way, if you'd like to join tier three, I would highly recommend knocking that out maybe by the end of today because I only have one spot. If you, yeah. hmm So on the Patreon site, as soon as you sign up, it charges you right then and there, and then every month thereafter, it'll charge you on the first of the month. Okay, so it's like I said, it's up to you to whether to keep that going, or you can dial back or upgrade whatever you like, and that'll be there for you to make that decision. Um, and I can go ahead and send you the link to the Patreon site. It's on all my videos. It's on all my videos in the description. But I already have your email, so yeah, I'm not tech savvy as well either. You could tell by some of my earliest videos. So hmm hmm Okay. Mhm. Right, that's fine. Yeah, yeah. So you're a mom, you work, you go to school. Yeah, I love it. You're my perfect client. Like, this is you're. I want you to think of me as your adopted son when you join with me and we work together. And I'm gonna just pour into your household and really just give you everything that I can. Now, a little secret that I learned on Patreon, basically. So even though there's only one spot at the tier 3, let's say it fills up, and there's no spots, you could still go at the tier 1, right? Join tier 1, but instead of giving 10, you just give 147, and then I'll obviously see that, and then I'll put you on my list of people that I have to serve at the tier 3 level with that service that I provide. So whether you get started today or towards the end of the month, just know that I'm here, I'm available. I'm always here to answer questions. I'm always doing live streams. I'm constantly producing content for you to, stay on track and see different scenarios that, relate to you. Or maybe it's a scenario where you're like, man, I can't wait to reach that level, so to speak. And we go from there. So, hmm hmm right. Yeah. Yeah. To Patreon. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll send you the link to the Patreon. When you sign up, whether it's the 147 or higher, I'm gonna go ahead and send you a financial spreadsheet that you're gonna go ahead and fill out. Once you complete that, we'll go ahead and schedule a phone call together, and we'll be able to take a deep dive. And I'm gonna take you A to Z, whether it's pregame work that we have to do, or if we're in a position where we can get started right away. And it would also be wise if husband would get on board with you, and that really helps when the couples do this together, because now I'm able to combine both incomes to do velocity banking with, and that can potentially raise our cash flow, right? And I don't even mind looking at all his debts and your debts at the same time. And when we're able to combine both incomes, I can determine, all right, it would be wiser to pay off wife's debt first, like two of her debts first, and then we jump over to husband, because we can, if we pay off husband's car, that's a $400 or $500 payment. If we tackle that next, then that would increase the overall household cash flow to be able to, so it might go a little back and forth. And I've experienced this a couple of times with some households, some family members that, currently working with clients as well. And that really provides some unique insight there as well. I like that. Good. Good. Mhm. Yeah. Yes. Amen. Mhm. Yeah, you can do credit card, PayPal, Patreon accepts, anything credit pretty much for the most part, PayPal, and you just yeah, like debit. Yeah. Yeah, it'll accept those. Mhm. Right. Yeah, it works. Yep, it works. It works. So, all right. Well, I'm excited to work with you at the tier 3 level. You go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day. Don't work too hard. Do a little prayer. Do a little prayer before getting this thing going, and we're gonna have some clarity. Hmm. I will. I will. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. All right, class. Well, I just did a phone call. Just wanted to give you a little behind the scenes look on how I, act, how I behave, how I treat my clients, how I treat new people that come to this channel, that subscribe, that want to get served, that are willing to commit, whether it's you want to actually hire me to work for you, or you simply want to give and help expand this kingdom message that we're doing, along with mastering our personal finances by doing velocity banking, by getting out of debt so that we can create wealth for our families as well. All right. And to wrap up, I'm going to be doing a live stream this week. Don't have the date yet. Stay tuned. I'll send an email out. You'll know, you'll be notified by YouTube. We're going to be talking about establishing kingdom thinking. Okay. I got some numbers on the board. You're going to love this class. Stay tuned. Don't be late. If you're late, you got to wash the whiteboard. Okay. My name is Denzel. You have yourself a wonderful day and God bless you.